Art. Being safe, not reckless like me. That's important. We want you back. All right. Are we playing with anything today? Um, no, last time. Okay, okay, good. Okay, I was like, maybe she had problems or something. I didn't see you online, so. But I see that Ursula and Julita are online. Huh? Who else is there? Is Anna there? Okay. Oh, good. Wendy's here. Wow. All right. So let's just play it like we have right now. So very, very gently, as we usually start our yoga practice, right? To give a little bit of context. And I can tell you from personal experience how important it is for me for, I don't know, almost 40 years now doing this thing, doing yoga and in this life, to how important it is for me to be able to practice and to be able to just have a little time for myself, meaning that I can actually dedicate a moment to think about things in life, right? Otherwise, we just go and move and we start doing things maybe unconsciously and never pausing to just take inventory of what's going on in our lives. So allowing myself, and you allow me to have that, because if you were not here or you're not willing to participate in this, I'd probably be also having donuts down the street. So, so thank you for even showing up and making me also show up. And again, there's so the yoga practice is not about eliminating things, right? It's about learning how to deal with things. So it's not a appeal to make life a certain way happy, but it's about learning to or having a tool to learn how to deal with circumstances as they come. So it's a change of perspective, right? Is how do I approach when I feel my body, because I am now more connected to my physical body. I know when I have tension and I'm raising my shoulders and I'm tightening my lips and I'm frowning into a circumstance or a situation. How do I unclench my fingers and soften my back and take my abdomen and chest to really enter into diaphragmatic breathing and to start adding perspective to things, right? It's not about the intention or the expectation of me reaching the apex of a mountain, but it's the intention that I actually am equally successful because I attempted to do this effort. That I'm actually more whole as a human being because I am presenting myself genuinely exactly aligned to my values. So understanding my own personal values. So what is important for me, and to in every circumstance, I don't have to adapt or sacrifice or eliminate any part of who I am, but I'm just exactly who I am. And so understanding that yoga allows us to gain that strength, that to gain that connection, that I'm actually able to find strength within myself. And that means that find strength to understanding who I am and the perfection of who I am at this point. And so that I have come with all these tools already, I'm just remembering them. That the practice of yoga is mine to do as much or as little as I need to do on the day and the moment. And it's not about forcing anything. It's not, again, sacrificing my personal boundaries and values, but it's to align myself to exactly what is it that I need today. That we do it together just simply means that we are joining into that same energy, and this energy becomes stronger because we have the shared intention. And so allowing ourselves to really understand what my yoga practice is going to be today, or not maybe having an expectation, right? As I always remind myself of this checklist that we have. I come to circumstances saying, I'm going to take this 5 perfectly outlined goals and outcomes for my activity today, rather than to come with a much more open perspective and loving the experience. And it might not be, again, reaching to the apex of a mountain, but just the experience of going and conquering the idea of being and showing up and being present. And so, even the idea of coming to a yoga practice, so can we have that openness within myself? Can I allow myself to not be whatever other people might conceive as perfect? Can I sit back and rest against the wall behind me? Can I soften my shoulders? Can I let any discomfort or any idea that comes to mind not to take over and to own the space of my mind, but to allow my intellect to direct my mind into what is most appropriate? And for our brain and mind to be connected, I need to start connecting to my physical body. So, where is my body most comfortable? Resting against the wall with my legs extended, with my legs crossed, one leg extended, the other one crossed. Completely irrelevant, right? That's exactly the point of yoga. That is not to dictate how it looks, but what it feels like, to give us enough openness and opportunity for us to do what it feels best and most beneficial at the moment. And so, even the breath, am I connecting to my breath? Where am I into that whole state? Can I allow myself to exhale? So anything that I'm bringing with me from the outside in, right? Can I allow that to be released? And then slowly pause for a second to observe the inhalation and how the breath comes in, how fast, slow, the depth is completely mine to own. And I hold it, and as long as I need to hold it, and as long as I need to embrace that, and I let go the next breath out and surrender all the other things, all the history that I'm bringing with me, all the emotional carriage that I'm carrying with me. Can I allow my inhalation then to again renew? It's an open and brand new experience, and I let my body really open with the breath, really open the heart, the body, the mind, and allow the exhalation to surrender and to let go, to cleanse, to heal, to make this moment a moment of healing in every single breath and instance, regardless of what might looks like from the outside in. And let the body, your body, my body, to really move and exhale as the body breathes out. And my inhalation extends maybe a little bit my torso, my spine, in whatever degree I feel like doing it today. And maybe my head drops towards the right shoulder, and exhaling and see if my head just moves. And it doesn't matter how far. It's not my chin, it's not forceful. Inhaling, allowing the left shoulder coming farthest away from the head. And let the exhalation one more time clear from the jaw, from the base of the neck. As the jaw draws into the throat, can I feel the sternocleidomastoideo, which is that really muscle that connects most important parts on the upper neck area. And let the body one more time exhale. Feel that your jaw and your chest and your shoulders and your clavicles open and extend. And one more time, raising the head as I breathe in, not because I'm forcing them, slowly bringing my head back up. And letting the opposite side exhale and breathe gently towards the left, and feel that your body exhales again. And we breathe out through the nose 99% of the time. Inhale slowly through the nose, if my body allows it, of course. And sitting equally on the hips. Am I leaning my entire torso, or I'm just simply moving my head? And is my torso extended and brought towards the sky when I breathe in, and my head slowly tilts towards the left side? Can I isolate in the movement of the neck muscles and shoulder muscles? And one more time, connecting to my sternum, connecting to my chewing jaw or bone. Can I connect to the shoulder area? Exhaling, and last long deep breath in. Is my abdomen really moving towards the lower back and sitting on the sitting bones and raising the head gently towards the sky as I breathe in, just my head? And can I allow my right arm to slowly cross over as I exhale in front of my abdomen and just reaching for my left hip, thigh, knee, shin, foot, it doesn't matter. And the left arm to raise outside the body and reach towards the sky as I breathe in, and reaching over my head if my elbow allows it. And I can bend my elbow as much as I need to, can extend it as much as I want to, and allow my head to look towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the left underarm. When the body exhales, breathe slowly as your hips settle to the ground and your spine lengthens to the side. One more time. Inhale, inhale. And as the body exhales, all the way gently breathe through the left side of your rib cage, intercostal muscles, and raising the left arm towards the sky. Inhale, inhale. And allow the left arm and right arm to undo as I breathe out. Both arms open directly to the right and left side of your shoulders, just shoulder height as I breathe in. Palms of hands facing away from your body and pushing the heels of the hands wide away from the chest. Not because I'm rolling forward, not because I'm twisting my hands, and allowing the body to stay as perpendicular through your fingers, open and extended through the elbows and shoulders, not locked. You're not forcing. Breathing in, can you engage the muscles? Again, feel the shoulders, feel the scapula, feel the chest, feel the abdomen, feel the lumbar spine, feel the tailbone. Observe your breathing, observe the exhalation. The breathing is constant. I'm not squeezing or pressing through my knees or ankles. I'm simply expanding my torso, engaging the midsection of my body up when my last exhalation presses the hands and heels of the hands far away from the center of the chest. Breathing in and really expanding the chest. Allow the hands and arms to slowly soften and let your body move the left arm across the thighs and knees towards the extended or contracted leg to the hip and waist. Breathing up through the right arm towards the sky and moving towards the left side this time. Exhaling kindly onto the left side of my body, and maybe the arm comes over the head if that's even possible for my shoulder and spine, with my elbows bent as needed or as extended as far away from the waist and hip as possible, and I sit. Can I add intensity? Of course, add intensity. You can activate the body. You can engage deeply into the abdomen when your jaw draws in. Can you look slowly towards the ground, towards the chest, towards the underarm? Can allow my body to sit. One more time, sitting hips deeper into the floor when your body's ready. And so what does it take for you to come back and to reintegrate yourself into your breath? Connect one more time to your physical body as you exhale without reacting, and raise your torso all the way tall. Breathe, active engagement. Exhale your hands and arms. It doesn't matter what it looks like, just feel it. And is your mind connected right now to the moment? One more time, breathing in. Are you letting the external things really engage the body or really distract us from the moment? Can I allow both arms extend gently shoulder height as I breathe in, and let the palms of hands, again, that's what meditation is, right? To be single focused, to allow your hands and arms and torso to support and to think. You're thinking and focusing and observing your mind to open, and what does it feel to extend? And can I allow yourself with grace, right? With kindness, with softness, and allow the extension to not be judgmental of the body. Do not criticize your own physical body. Do not externalize that. Allow your body to support. And one more time, breathing, opening the chest as if your shoulders engage and you visualize yourself strong, whatever that strength looks like for you. And as your body exhales, release your hands and your arms and your shoulders, and let your body exhale. Find that your fingers and hands come towards your waist, with the fingertips coming towards the front side of the waist, and your elbows are going to slowly roll forward as you exhale out, and your abdomen and chest sink in, and your jaw draws into your chest, and you breathe into your back, and you allow the elbows to come closer towards each other. And so what does it feel like to open the shoulder blades and all the tension between the scapular muscles and rhomboid muscles, the neck area? Can you find your belly, your abdomen, your chin coming towards the center of your body? Breathing in. And then exhale. Can you find your body? Again, can you create and maintain and sustain that environment inside of you that feels that you're healing with every breath out, that you're letting go, and all the things that may come up, just let them softly, evaluate them to be if they're of the moment or not, and let them slowly exhale if you don't want to hold on to them. One last long inhalation. Can you feel your back and every vertebrae, to feel it, run through it in your mind as you exhale, release pressure, and then come back. slowly rolling and extending back upright. Allow this time the thumbs to come towards the base of the spine, and let your thumbs slowly come towards the root of that lower back area, while the elbows and hands wrap around the waist, and you slowly move, and your head slowly then raises towards the center of your body. If your neck allows it, maybe your chin lengthens up towards the sky. And we move the chest slightly forward and flatten the back, and see your shoulder blades towards each other, while your abdomen tucks in and raises the chest forward, and your chest is the one that is leading the position, while your throat and chin lengthen towards the sky. And you can feel the spine. One more time, tailbone area. One long inhalation, so you find length in the spine. And let the body exhale all the way through in your last long deep breath in. Use the upper body, engage it, soften, breathe in and out, and allow your arms and head and neck, breathe in, sit into the position, allow your body to slowly exhale into this pose, and maybe and gently, softly, maybe over your shins, maybe your legs need to contract, maybe one leg needs to contract first and come into your hands and knees, and feel that your body is on hands and knees, and your body exhales while the toenails are on the ground, the top of your feet on the floor, the palms of hands are not receiving the entire weight of your body distributed. You have the ability and the opportunity to distribute the weight of your body towards your legs, towards your knees, towards your thighs, towards your back, towards your shoulders. Allow your body to balance itself, to find your jaw, to find your core muscles. When your body is ready and your feet are on the ground, exhale your chin slowly towards your chest, as if you're just rolling the spine gently, gently, and then walk your hands into your knees and round your spine up towards the sky as you're raising the torso, as if you're just raising the arms and shoulders towards the sky, and maybe towards looking up towards the ceiling if that's what your body allows it. Toenails into the floor, squeezing your glutes, engage your belly, reach slowly towards the spine, slightly behind the line of your hips. So one more time, breathe. What does it feel like to stretch and lengthen in your last one-time breath in? Move forward and down as you exhale. One more time, rounding from the base of your spine through the midline of your spine, all the way through your shoulders and neck until your hands touch gently the floor. And you breathe in, raising the center of your back, and your chin tucks in as you exhale into your chest and abdomen. One more time, roll your shoulder blades away from each other. Allow the exhalation to squeeze the belly button area, and then slowly inhaling, roll and round and extend from vertical one, from the base of the spine, from the glutes, from the thighs, raise towards the sky, toenails, reach, open, exhale, underarms, shoulders, chin, look up if necessary, behind your body if possible. One last long deep breath in. When your body's ready, exhale, and then slowly move gently towards the ground. Elbows, always in reverse order, from the neck down towards your spine, the base of the vertebrae. Inhale, slowly raise the chest into the shoulder blades, and your chin tucks in towards your breastbone. One more time. Is your breath constant? Have you lost your breathing, right? If you're not breathing intentionally and consciously, we have stopped practicing yoga, that connection. You are just mindlessly moving through the positions. The idea is to connect to your body. Find your last breath in. As your body exhaling, you feel your tummy slowly walking your hands into your thighs, into your knees, and raising final time all the way towards the sky. Extend your arms, open your torso, squeeze the glutes, lengthen the vertebrae. It's not about squeezing, it's not about pinching, it's about raising a little bit longer, a little bit taller than maybe before in your last one. Full extension. Open the body. Have the liberty to just extend and open, and then exhale, move you slowly your hands forward, your elbows forward, your torso and head and neck come gently forward, and your right foot comes slowly forward in front of your body, and your body exhales, and your left foot flexes, and your right foot is exactly in front of the right hip, while the left leg is behind or wider than the left hip. And your hands are not pushing to the ground. You're not fisting or white knuckling your hands into the floor, you're slowly softening. Let your right leg really hold the position. When your body's ready, allow your left toes to slowly tuck under your left ankle. Inhaling, raising that left knee, slowly raising the left knee and pressing back into the left heel. Make sure that your back foot is not twisted, that you're not rotating through the ankle. Breathe in, press your right knee forward one more time, breathing in as if your right knee is moving farther away from that left heel, and your opposite direction is possible too. Find the left heel moving farthest away from the right knee. To exhale the left knee slowly towards the ground and slowly soften. Very nice. Allow your left foot to touch the ground completely, top of the foot, toenails. Hands slowly walk up your knee, thigh, hip, waist, arms outside the shoulders, all the way towards the sky, whichever is your option. Breath in. Exhale. Can you find your body? Again, your glute muscles, the hip flexors, the back. One more time, breathing in. And then slowly flexing the right knee a little bit deeper so your hips move gently towards that right foot. It doesn't mean that your right knee crosses the line of your right toes. Abdomen exhales. One last full extension. Is your back? Are you comfortable to extend, to really have big movements that your body exhales all the way through, and then come up, slowly press through the right leg, raising taller, and then move your hands slowly forward towards the ground, to the corners of the right and left corner of the yoga mat. As you inhale, your left toes flex. Exhale, press through the right foot and raise your left knee. Inhale. And then exhale, press back through your left heel one more time. Is the crown of the head dropping? Are your head hanging, or is your head dangling down your shoulders, or can you extend it? Can you move the top of your head, the crown of the head, farther away from that left heel, so your body aligns and you can feel the pressure of the heel through your toes? One more time, breathing in. And then exhale, soften that left knee. One exhalation, gently raise your hands and arms to the sides and up towards the sky, and you breathe, extend and open, and then move your hips towards the right heel, exhaling without lifting the right heel. Allow your spine to long. One more time, breathe in, moving kindly into this position, supporting the body, and then raising one last time. Breath up towards the sky, long arms, and then intentionally move your body slowly forward. And so what does it feel to move and to slowly soften, to allow your right leg to then shift back? Inhale, distribute the body onto hands and knees. Not swing your body, move it. Inhale, find the difference about swinging versus controlling, to feel that you're actually every muscle and every joint is moved when your last long inhalation. Can you feel your body connected and grounded? As the body exhales, take your left leg, not to swing it, to maybe do our best attempt to bring the left foot next to the left thumb, and your body exhales and you're slowly soften your neck and your shoulders. And we're not pushing through the arms, we're not pushing through your fingers. The right toes slowly flex under the right ankle, and the right knee raises up, and we press back as I exhale through my right heel, so my left knee also moves forward. Breathing in, separating my right heel behind me and my left knee forward. Can I squeeze my glutes, open my hip flexors? How much intensity? Do I need to be very soft and gentle in this position, or can I really extend the crown, the spine, the back, the abdomen? One more time, breathing. Exhale, find your last long inhalation. Take a full breath in. And when your body is ready, exhale and drop slowly your right knee into the ground. Are we present? Are we listening to your body? Soften the top of your right foot to the ground. Walk your hands into your left thigh, knee, shin, maybe higher towards the sky. Extend, reach. Open the body. So what does it feel like to sustain your balance? Do you need to move your hips, adjust those micro adjustments that are really important? One more time. Can you squeeze the glutes, especially the right glute, so you can allow the front of that glute, that means the hip flexor, to extend? One more time. Breathing in, lean into that left foot, not to cross the line of the left toes, right? The knee is always behind. Otherwise, you're overextending that joint, and that joints usually don't like that. So find your muscles, the glutes. Rely on the hips and the thighs and the abdomen and lower back muscles. One more time. Strong shoulders, strong arms. Let your body inhale and let your body exhale. Deepest. Press through your foot on the left and raise up towards the sky in control. And then move intentionally, slowly towards the ground until your hands touch the floor. Soften your jaw, flexing your toes on the right foot, inhaling your right knee off the ground and pressing back through the right heel, knee on the left. Again, how much is beneficial for your body? Can you observe your breath? Is your heart rate in a perfect sync with your movement, with your breathing? Do you need to add intensity? Is this too slow, too gentle for your body? Add more intensity, engage more. You need to soften the body. By all means, last long inhalation. Exhale and drop the right knee towards the ground. Slowly soften the toes. Press through your left foot and then raise your body. It doesn't matter how high, how far, what is your intensity today is yours. Leaning into as you exhale towards the left foot forward. That's even possible for your body, squeezing the glutes. Exhale 2 more times. One inhalation. Allow your body to extend, to actively stretch the arms, to exhale all the way through. When your body inhales, elbows slowly come forward as you exhale gently towards the ground, and feel your hands touching, flexing as you inhale the toes and raising the right knee. Exhaling, heel and knee away from each other. One more time. Breathing in, drop. Right knee exhales towards the ground. Left and right hands slowly come up towards the sky. You know how to move. You have the muscle memory. You can exhale into that front leg. You can inhale long arms with intention. You can drop slowly forward at your own pace, gently towards the ground, touching the floor, bringing the left leg slowly back. Inhale, hands and knees under shoulders. Breath in. Exhale, allow the elbows to touch the floor, the forearms to touch the ground, the palms, hands to slowly look towards each other, the elbows to be not wider than your forearms, and you know how to measure that by touching your fingers outside the opposite elbow. Allow your hands to slowly stay stable, jaw draws in, knees start walking back until one leg extends, then the opposite leg extends, and I'm going to allow my toes to be tucked under my ankles and let my hips raise tall towards the sky. Deep breath in, raise as if you're just creating at the highest point in your body possible right now through your tailbone, and your head looks towards the ground or towards your toes, preferably towards your knees, towards your thighs. Breathe in. When your body's ready, drop slowly your hips until your body becomes as long as it's going to get. So meaning the spine aligns with your legs and the crown of the head, not your head, not your chin, not your nose, but the top of your head extends away from your heels, and you hug through your thighs. You squeeze your heels, squeeze your glutes, abdomen. Now try to find the core strength in the abdominal cavity. When the body exhales, raise the tailbone. Inhale towards the sky. Flex through your belly. Look towards your toes. Breath in. Can you find your ankles aligned? Last long deep breath. And then slowly move your body parallel towards the ground as much as possible without raising your glutes. Finding your heels strong away. Thighs engage. Abdomen supports, crown of head extends. One last time, exhale through your core, through the abdominal cavity. Feel your abdomen strong and raise. Final inhalation, tall. Breathe in, raise, heels and glutes. Exhale, crown of the head towards the ground. Final breath in. And when your body's ready, exhale, parallel position. Find your thighs, find your abdomen, find your back, find the crown. Inhale. Dropping knees, exhale to the floor. Walk your hands closest towards the edge of your yoga mat while your knees bend, and we can flex the legs. Again, that's very challenging for many of us. We can flex a little, we can flex a whole bunch, we can make the calves be connected to your hamstrings or your glutes to come towards your heels and your neck to move farthest away from the torso while the arms open wide enough and give enough room for the sides of the torso to extend. And I'm not pushing on my neck. I'm not pushing on my wrist. I'm not pushing on my elbows or shoulders. Can I find my glutes pressing deeper behind as if I were to just explode into the seat of my pants? Exhale. One more time, breathing in.
When my body's ready, exhale kindly and then slowly come back. Allow the body to walk into your hands. Allow the elbows to exhale to the floor so the forearms are steady, palms, hands strong. And this is as far as we're going to go. Perfect. Stay right here. Otherwise, my toes flex, my knees raise, and my body's long and parallel towards the ground. I can raise my tailbone intentionally in my next breath. So I'm looking towards my belly button area, knees and thighs. And then slowly exhale with my hips slowly lowering until they come parallel towards the ground. One more time, repeating. So I exaggerate. I can tilt my hips up towards the sky as I breathe in. Allow my tailbone to slowly be taller, my forearms to really be connected. And as I exhale, slowly come parallel. Last breath out, flexing the knees as I inhale. And release your hips towards your heels. And I extend my arms forward and wide as much as my body needs to. And let my body exhale, fully inhaling. Allow, again, the rhythm of your breath. Most important, that you are coordinated. If nothing else, align your body with breathing. That everything that you do and move is to remind you of breath. That every expansion, move of hands and shoulders is a connecting point to your exhalation and inhalation. That every time that we breathe in is about expansion, of opening, reminding ourselves to be broad. And as every time that we exhale is about grounding, connected to the floor. And one more time, breathing, extending, broadening your intention, mind, hearts. Exhale, connect to the floor, and then slowly coming onto hands and knees as I inhale very, very gently through my nose until my body needs to. Otherwise, stay slowly into the position, flexing my toes one more time under my ankles and raising my knees. So my hips are really tall and my toes and feet to start walking gently forward. And then that's a tricky way also to come slowly forward towards my hands and towards the top of my yoga mat. And my body stays with my knees bent as they need to be. And my back is as rounded as it needs to be because I'm not warm in those positions yet. Can I allow myself to slowly stay with my feet comfortably apart from each other so I feel that my heels are slightly wider than my toes, and that helps my knees to be remaining aligned when my body's ready? I'm going to flex my knees and I lower my hips. And I'm going to press back the weight of my body into the heels, almost as if I were trying to lift my toes, because I want to secure my connection to my hamstrings, to my glutes, to my back, and not my hands, not my shoulders, and my neck. Am I wrinkling the back of my neck more than it is right now for me? Can I allow the jaw to be drawn in so the spine lengthens? Can I really rely on my thighs, that my knees are not widening, that I'm still connecting my thighs to the front of my toes, my back and my shoulders are flat and long when my body is ready? Exhale, exhale, and then allow my hips to come taller, stretch, raise, raise. And then slowly look into my shins, into my knees, into my thighs, soften my back. One more time. I can lower my knees, I can bend my knees as much as I need to, and soften my hands. My hands are not pushing, they're not doing all the work. And maybe it's the tip of the fingers, maybe it's the full palm of the hand, it doesn't matter. When my last breath, can I feel my tailbone coming a little bit longer and taller? Bending my knees. One more time. Exhale. Find that my abdomen comes in close contact to the thighs, and my head is pulling away from my tailbone, and my tailbone area really engages those glute muscles. Hug those thighs. Exhale through your back so your shoulders are light and your arms are broad. When my body exhales, raising, inhaling the tailbone, and dropping the head as I exhale slowly towards my shins, towards my knees. And then one more time, flexing the knees, inhale, inhale. And then exhale, abdomen towards your thighs, raising tailbone. Feel your body stretching the legs as little, as much as my body needs to today. And then exhale, flex them, flex the knees, slow motion. Feel your body moving. Again, building the blocks, inhaling, extending and raising the tailbone. And then exhale, warming up those muscles. Move through your hips. Last long inhalation. Never on the tip of the toes. Never raising the heels off the ground. When your body exhales, flexing, breathing all the way out. Slowly stay walk your hands up your shins and knees and thighs until your back rounds and we come slowly into standing pose. And I find my body tall and I bring my hands to open wide outside the hips and behind the glutes as I exhale. And I cross my fingers lightly through the tip of my fingers, or maybe the hands slowly connect deeply through the heel of my hands, never over twisting or over wristing the position, never forcing my shoulders that are usually like this because I'm really leaning forward and my shoulder blades are not open. Can I allow my chest to open by pressing on my lower back, on my tailbone area, by extending my arms, by opening the clavicles, by slowly engaging my triceps, by lifting my breastbone area. So what does it feel when I really want to open the front of my body, when I really want to open my heart? And what is it that we find when we open that? Is there any resistance? Where do we carry the pressure? When your body's ready, let your body one more time, deeply inhaling. And then exhale, let go and soften and roll your hands and arms all the way towards the ground. As if your hands slowly slide down your knees, shins, ankles, and maybe toes, and your body surrenders the crown of the head towards the floor. And your jaw draws in towards your throat, and you can feel the elongation of the vertebrae column. So your spine elongates gently towards the ground. One more time, glute muscles. The body flexes through the hip flexor muscle area. Last long deep breath in. When your body is ready, from your legs, not your back, raise your body, raising slowly towards the sky, not the arms, just the crown of the head, shoulders open, and your hands interlaced through your thumbs, through your fingers, through the entire palm behind your back, and then opening the shoulders wide away from each other. Exhale slowly through your tummy, finding your chest, bringing it forward, rolling. Imagine I'm going to touch you with my thumbs on the shoulder blades and open your shoulders wide, and then slowly extending your heart. One last long deep breath. What are you really thinking about right now? Exhale and release slowly forward. What is your meditation? Can you feel your body moving towards the ground? Exhale and moving, shifting, extending, holding, breathing in. When your body presses through your feet, one more time, slowly come up, rounding your spine, not because of your back. Your legs and glutes are the ones that carry. Exhale your hands behind, open your chest forward, breath in. Exhale slowly one last time, deep breath. And then forward, exhale, fold the body forward into what is known as Uttanasana. Slowly exhale, come back, inhaling, upright, breathing, tall. And then exhale, hands behind, raise your chest, breathing in. Fold slowly forward. Can you feel your body folding towards the ground? Shifting, moving, exhaling. Do not judge the body. Inhale, raise. Breathe up. Hands together, leading with your heart and chest. Inhale. And then fold. Last full movement. Exhale gently towards the ground. Breathe with your body as if it just reaches gently towards the floor. Dip in your chin and then raising all the way up slowly as your hands move behind your hips to really open your heart. What does it feel to open the chest? What are the things that come up? Exhale and release. Release hands only. Release arms, shoulders, standing into this pose. Allowing the body to stay just perfectly long and engaged. One more time, take inventory. Where are my feet? Can I place pressure in the ball of your big toe on both feet? Look at your right and left foot with your mind's eye or with your physical eye, and then press it into the ground. Not the tip of the toe, but the root of the toe. Can I feel that my pinky root, the pinky toe root, also grounds, and I can find them connected wider through the yoga mat across the front edge of the yoga mat? Can I raise my right heel and my left heel so my heels or the center of my heel move even farther behind? So now I have the two front points and then the back of the
foot through the center of the heel, even extending the sole of your foot. So, how does that feel for your legs? Can I find my body slowly exhaling so I feel engaged? My thighs and my glutes. Can I change my posture, meaning my lower back tends to overarch, my belly tends to pout out, my shoulders tend to roll forward? Can I realign my body? Can I start opening my tummy, my chest, my shoulders, realign the position of my torso and the organs inside my torso area? Can I bring our hands and arms to come slowly widen up towards the sky so my fingers interlace above the head and I can extend my index towards the sky? And now I find a line of connection that my arms are exactly coming through. If I were to draw a line, the center of my head, through the center of my throat, in between my shoulders, right through the middle of my spine, down in between the hips, softly in between the leg muscles until the center of my body is perfectly connected and aligned. Can I find my muscles sustaining the position? Am I stopping from breathing? What am I thinking about right now? What is my balance when my body, and if my body is ready, take the last long deep breath in. And then exhale, move the arms wide around. Exhale, exhale slowly. So your hands face up towards the sky and your fingers point gently 45 degrees to the ground. And my glute muscles support. My chest opens. My chin stays to my throat. If my neck allows it, my chin lengthens away from the throat. I may look towards the sky or look towards the wall behind me. And I feel that my abdomen supports. My glutes and thighs are holding. I'm not light through the heels. I'm very strong through the heels. And I connect my heels to my thighs and calves. One more time. Exhale, breathing all the way out. In my last inhalation, breathe fully, open, really surrender your arms and chest wide, and then come slowly, arms towards the sky. Inhale, tall, forward bend. Exhale slowly towards the ground, as if my body comes fully into the floor, and holding for a second. Look at my ankles, have they shifted? Look at my knees, have they rotated? Can I drop my head, the top of my head, not my eyes, not my nose? My spine elongates from the tailbone through the top of my head, and my body lastly exhales all the way through. And then kindly, with my knees bending as I exhale, I press through the feet, to those 3 points important to the base of the feet, and I raise my body tall towards the sky. Breath in. And then drop only the arms wide around, squeezing the glutes, opening the belly, opening the chest, looking up as I inhale towards the sky, and maybe reaching back as if I really were going to open the chest. One more time, engaging all the muscles that support the movement of that vertebrate column, especially your abdominal cavity. Come up with your arms as I inhale towards the sky. And let my body slowly fold very, very gently forward, staying kindly for a second through one breath, paying attention to your body, letting your right foot stay steady, letting your left leg slowly shift back. Tip of the toes may touch gently towards the back of your yoga mat, towards the wall behind you. Maybe your left foot races off the ground, and maybe your right hand walks in front of your body and to the right or to the outside of the right shoulder, while your left hand stays on the ground. Your left hand comes towards the hip, the left hand comes towards the leg, the left hand comes towards the sky. Shoulders are perpendicular, your head towards the ground, you're looking towards your chest, you're looking towards your thumb onto the sky. So what is most beneficial to your body? Deep breath. Are you staying exactly where you need to be? And engage your body. It doesn't matter how far you think you should go, engage your body there. Last long deep breath. Can you really feel the muscles really moving? And then let your left hand and left foot settle deeper back to the front of your yoga mat. Exhale through your knees, raise your body, inhaling towards the sky, arms, shoulders, extend, reach towards the ceiling. Open your arms to about 45 degrees down from the shoulders, and raise your chest and chin towards the sky, and reach back. If your glutes and thighs allow it, come up towards the sky as you breathe in. Raise towards the sky, deeply opening the body, and fold forward. Slowly exhale. Find your hands and fingers coming towards the ground. Settle. Gently allow your left hand to walk just forward and to the left side of your left shoulder,
shoulder while your right foot touches the ground with the tip of the toes behind you, or maybe races off the ground. It doesn't matter. Your right hand stays on the floor. Your right hand stays on the waist, all above the shoulder. The head looks down. Let head looks towards the chest or towards your right thumb, and your body exhales. Again, it's not about the judgment of your body. It's what's most beneficial. And engage it. Really engage your body in there. Are you breathing? Are you forcing? Are you supporting one inhalation at a time? That's all that matters. Where is your mindset? Can you find your last long inhalation? Feel that your body finds strength. And as you exhale, your right foot and your right hand slowly settle gently, not because you're rushing or falling. Let your body exhale, come up towards the sky one more time. Full hastasana. Breath in. Raise, raise, raise towards the sky. Drop the arms below shoulders, 45 degrees, halfway down, and then raise your chest and chin, squeezing your glutes and thighs, and reaching slowly through the crown. One more time, breathing, holding. Exhale all the way, come up towards the sky. Raise, raise, raise towards the ceiling. And then forward bend. One full exhalation. It doesn't matter how deeply you think you should go. Your body should start feeling the difference. Can you find your neck? Take inventory as you're folding. Where is your body at this point? Can you find your right foot? One more time, steady on the ground, and your left leg is going to travel behind, raising and placing as far back into your yoga mat as possible, maintaining your right knee slowly bent, and your right knee slowly coming just above the heel while your left heel stays on the ground. The back foot's heel stays on the ground. Your right hand comes inside the right foot towards the arch of that front foot. And your elbow and tricep comes into the inside of that right leg. So they're connecting, right? The leg is pressing towards the arm is slowly touching the leg, and your left hand stays on the floor. Your left hand comes towards the waist. Your left hand comes towards the sky. Find your body exhaling, and you feel your body broadly opening. Can you find the extension? Press through your heels. Open the chest. So the clavicules are really opening. Beautiful. One more time, breathing. Exhale. Is your neck? Where's your neck? Are you looking up through your chin, or can you stay elongated in the lines of the spine? Last one breath. Inhale, inhale, and then slowly drop. Drop that left arm behind and down. Slowly travel towards your right hand, with your right hand moving towards the outside of the body. Move and travel your right leg behind. Stay on plank. Engage. Breath in. Knees into the ground or knees off the ground, whichever is your choice. Crease of the elbows look towards each other. Jaw draws in. One more time. Breathe in. Squeeze the glutes. Engage the legs. Engage the midsection. The midsection will engage if you're engaging the chest to be widened. Last time. Breath in. When your body exhales, raise your tailbone towards the sky. Breath in. Heels are very tall. Crown that extends and points towards the floor. Your jaw draws in. Allow your index and thumb to really be connected towards the yoga mat. Are you really listening to your body? Exhale all the way through, and then slowly step forward through your left leg in front of your body. Drop the right heel towards the ground. Bend your left knee. So what does it feel to come to a place that is safe and strong? Can you find your left hand coming towards the inside of the left arch? Your leg touches the arm touches the tricep, touches the inside of the leg, and when your body's ready, your right hand stays on the floor, your right hand comes towards the waist, towards the hip, towards the leg, towards the space above the shoulder, and you look slowly towards the sky, towards the chest, towards the ground. What is most appropriate? Can you find your glute muscles? Can you find your legs that sustain the position? Breath in, bend your front knee, press the heel, exhale, beautiful. Can you feel your body stronger? So what does it mean to be stronger? Not what it looks like, but what does it mean to now engage, to really let an opportunity for your muscles and juices of the body, your entire lymphatic system, the entire blood system, your entire respiratory system to really be engaged. Last long inhalation. Observe the body, connect to it. And then exhale and bring the right hand behind towards the hip. Exhale slowly towards the floor. Touch gently right next to the left hand. This time, without moving the arm, you're going to slide your left leg back and stay on plank position with your arms under the shoulders, toes under the heels. Body exhales, knees to the ground if that's comfortable for your body. Inhale, bend the elbows, exhaling. The elbows are not wide, the elbows are tight towards your ribs and your shoulders open and your chest. Bend the elbows just a tiny bit, or maybe your chest comes elbow height. It doesn't matter. Find your own intensity. Engage your Index and thumb, last long breath. Can you engage your belly and then raise up? Inhale, inhale. Allow your body to slowly move the hips tall, tall by you raising the heels, and the head slowly points towards the floor. And your body inhales slowly, long extension of the torso as your body finally exhales. Both right and left foot walk forward, breath in towards the top of your yoga mat. Exhale. How can we soften into this position? Can I allow my balls of the toes, the center of my heel to be aligned? Can I take a break? Is it okay for my body to just sit back? I don't have to be that intense, or my body needs to be a lot more intense and my forehead needs to be touching my shins. It's nobody else's opinion but your own physical body. When your body's ready, bend your knees. Allow your body to exhale. Abdomen towards the thighs. Body weight shift towards the heels. Arms open slowly to the sides of your legs, towards the sides of your glutes, with your pinky pointing towards the sky and your thumb pointing towards the ground. And maybe your shoulders shift away from the ears and you're really engaging the thighs, the glutes, the midsection. Maybe your arms come a little bit higher. You can really engage your triceps and your hands do not separate. The hands come closer towards each other. Breathe in. Excellent. Knees. Are your knees aligned? Are you exhaling? One more time. Abdomen. Flex your knees. Your last long 2 breaths. Find the exhalation of your tummy and chest support. One last breath in. When your body's ready, exhale and release your hands down. And then let your arms come forward and up towards the sky because your legs press. And you raise, 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 raise. Thumbs interlace. Connect your thumbs above the head. Exhale. Breathe, long extension. Exhale. Can you really find the body opening? One last time. Find your balance. Open your arms as you exhale and then slowly bend your body forward. As if you're just brushing your fingers towards the ground. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Cross your hands in front of your ankles and feet. And as if you're coming outside your shoulders, raise your torso and arms towards the sky as you're inhaling. So breathe with your entire body. Down as you exhale. Move your arms wide and dive softly forward. Inhale, roll and exhale. And then inhaling towards the sky, breathing in through your nose. And then exhale forward. One more time, flexing, not because of your back, it's your legs. One more time, never lock your knees. Use your thighs and glutes. Open your body broad and exhale. Your own pacing, nobody else's pacing. Fine, less is always more in yoga. Find your body inhaling. Last 2 times. Breathe out, move. Inhale, raise, extending. Glutes and thighs, not back. Last 1 time, move forward and down towards the ground and raise your body as you're inhaling towards the sky, breathing, breathing, breathing in, and release your arms wide and slowly soften. Beautiful. Stay into this position. Exhale. When your body and if your body finds a full breath, exhale all the way through. Is your right foot in a perfect position? Is your left leg able to walk to the left? And then take a big step behind. So if you were to draw a line on your right toes and right heel, and that line extends, that should land in the arch of that back foot. And your legs remain long, your body exhales. Deeply into this position, your left hand comes gently towards your thigh, towards your hamstring, towards the glute, towards the waist, towards your microphone pack, wherever it is that you want to place your hand, and your right arm slowly comes forward with the palm hand facing towards the ceiling. So your fingers will end up in any angle above the shoulder. It doesn't matter. Or maybe slightly above the head, and your body exhales and you reach and extend and open the left. And your head looks towards the underarm, towards the chest, towards the left shoulder. And this left shoulder is not to the left of the body. The left shoulder is back behind towards the wall behind you. And your knees are never locked. You're not locking your body. You're moving your body. Even though it might look that you're static, that you're not moving, that you're not really shifting drastically, your body's internally moving constantly.
and your muscles are really gaining strength, and you're breathing every time. So your diaphragm and your heart and your bloodstream and the veins are pumping blood back to the system, and your entire lymphatic system is cleansing, and your endocrine system is active. Let your body exhale, and your brain is connecting all those nerves to the movement. When your body is finally taking a deep breath in, allow your body to exhale and release slowly, inhaling towards the sky and exhaling your right hand towards your hip, towards your right thigh, towards your right space below the knee, or towards your shin, towards the ankle, maybe towards the toes and your torso. The moment you see that your torso is curling or arching down, you've gone too far. So allow your torso to be the underarm of the right side as far away from the right hip as possible. And your left hand stays on the hip, on the waist, on the ribs, above the shoulders, above the head. Extended it over towards the front of your yoga mat. And your body exhales. And see what happens when you might look like you're static, that you're not moving, but internally your body's connected. Not press on the kneecap. Do not press on the joint. Find your body extending. Beautiful. If I were to hold you, can I allow that left shoulder to be perpendicular towards the right one? And that goes with your torso. Excellent. Do not lean forward. Bring your chest wide open. When your last long deep breath comes in, exhale all the way through this position. Allow your body to inhale, bending the elbow and front knee. Exhale, and then coming up, raising towards the sky. One more time. Settle through your heels. Do not lock through your hips or knees or even ankles. And let your body move your left hand towards the leg on the left, hamstring, glute, hip, waist, and your right arm to come one more time towards the sky and reaching back, and feel what happens when your body reaches. And your left shoulder is not coming forward, your left shoulder is rolling away from the chest. So you're really feeling your clavicle muscles extending, or the muscles support the clavicles, with the clavicles a bone, not a muscle. Find your tummy, your squeezing of the glutes. Your head looks towards the back, towards the chest, towards the underarm, and you breathe deeply. One more time. Can you find those muscles breathing? Side of your body, belly. Last time, squeeze your glutes. Exhale all the way through. As your body exhales, come slowly one more time towards the sky, raising up, and then exhaling intentionally, your right hand towards the thigh, towards the right knee, shin, never on the joints, towards the ankle, towards the toes. Your left hand stays in the most comfortable position. In all the options that we already know, allow your body to stretch. If I were to hold you from behind you, is your body twisting? Beautiful, that's it. Find your thigh, not pressing into your kneecap. Do not overextend the back of that right knee. Find that your right knee has a little bit of a give, so you're not pushing. When your body's ready, take your last full inhalation. Beautiful. Deep breath. Excellent. Soften the elbow. Beautiful. That's it. Exactly. Now you have it. It's not about the arm. It's not about the wrist. One last time. Breath in. Allow your front knee and your front elbow to release and soften, and carry your body very gently back upright. Beautiful. Stay steady into the pose for a second. When your body's ready, your knees will flex slightly as if you're just coming towards the ground, and intentionally bringing the back leg forward. Exhale, bringing your arms in front of your body together towards the sky as you breathe in. And you're going to fold 3 times slowly forward. Exhale, folding into Uttanasana, allowing your fingers to touch slowly towards the ground. Open your arms wide, left and right with your legs, not your back, raising towards the sky. One more time, elbows bend forward, and your body exhales. Beautiful. Second time, use every opportunity to breathe with your entire body. Raise up. And then fully exhale. Your entire body is breathing. You might not think of it that way, but every muscle, every cell membrane is just fully in activation right now. And let your arms only exhale to the sides of your body. Beautiful. Inhale, can you breathe? And then exhale intentionally, not forcefully, right? But just intentionally. So your body oxygenates. When your left foot stays steady and your body's ready, your right leg slowly steps back. So you draw a line between the toes and the heel. And maybe this is your favorite side. Maybe this is not your favorite side. or maybe this is not your favorite position, but it's okay to find your right hand to come towards the hamstring, towards the glute, towards the waist, towards the hip, and let your left arm slowly move far away from the shoulder towards the sky and up towards the ceiling, and maybe comes over your head, and you can feel that your right shoulder is not forward. Your right shoulder opens the collarbone, right? The clavicle extends away from the chest, and you're contracting your scapular area, and your left side opens, and your glute muscles and foot on the ground, and open the rib cage, the muscles in between your ribs squeezing through your glutes, so you create length and extend and reach, right? What does it feel to reach through this side on your body? If I were to hold you from your underarm or from your tricep and pull you a little bit from the waist, can you feel that? Can you feel your tummy and waist area holding the root of your spine? It doesn't mean forcefully, it just means feeling it when your last long inhalation. Exhale, so you can feel your body breathing all the way out. Inhale, broad shoulders. Exhale, soften the elbows and then come up towards the sky. And again, paying attention on how your body shifts towards the front, letting your left hand guide it towards your thigh, mid thigh, lower thigh, upper shin, mid shin, ankle. The moment you feel that your spine is arching, that you're contracting that left underarm into the hips, lengthen it, extend it, stretch it. And so that then you'll engage your muscles on the inner thigh and hamstring area and waist area. And your right hand stays on the glutes, on the hips, on the waist, on the sky above the shoulder or over your head. And find your body slowly leaning back. Imagine that you're leaning against a wall and your back is flat against it. Your shoulders are broad. Your jaw looks in. Neutral position is looking into the chest. Easy position is looking towards the ground. More intense position is looking up towards that left, or which arm is that? Yeah, your right arm. Making your abdomen be always holding the core. One more time, deep breath in. Are you gracefully extending into this position? Find your last 2 breaths. As I see some heads shaking, no. Find your body to exhale. One more time, deep breath. When your body is exhaling, can you feel groundingness through your legs, through the strength of your body, and then flexing the left elbow and, the right elbow and the left knee. Slowly raise your body. Exhale through. Bring your right hand towards the glute, towards the hip, towards the waist, and your left hand to open wide and up towards the sky. Again, make opportunity for your sides of the body, for the flanks of the body to breathe, and you can add and subtract intensity. You know where to place your head and what is the intensity, what does it feel like? Does it mean that you have to flex or overextend your knees? What is the range of your movement? Can you add intensity? If I were to raise your body from the shoulder blade, deep breath, are you really putting intensity into it? Is this today the day that you need to put intensity? Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale all the way through. Very nice. So you're protecting always your knee in this position. Can you find your body one more time? Breathing. Exhale, fully exhaling. So what does it mean to hold your glutes into the sacrum, into the very base of the spine? When your last long exhalation, can you feel your body breathing all the way through? Inhaling. Let your body soften the elbows and knees and raise the body. One more time, one last time. Giving 100% of our attention, doesn't mean 100% of effort into this position. Let your, or intensity, I should say, and your left hand slowly towards the leg, while your right hand stays or raises or drops over. It doesn't matter. Squeezing open, breathing in, and let your body, again, those very few seconds. Now you feel your body. Now your body feels what you're doing. Now your body understands. Your brain is now connecting to all the muscle fibers. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The palm of your hand is facing towards the ground if you have your hand, or towards the front of your body if your hand is in front of your chest. And let your body exhale slowly. I'm going to touch it from your wrist. Is that okay? Breath in slowly. Allow your extension to come through the root of the spine. Are you curling? Last long exhalation. Breathe out. Kindly bend your left knee and right elbow and slowly raise your body back up into the full upright position. Very nice. Soften. Step forward with your right leg. As you bend your knees, exhale. Very nice. Staying on the top of your mat, I'm going to shift just so the camera and all that good stuff. Find your feet slowly wider than your shoulders, and not for some of us, I mean coming out of your yoga mat. Doesn't mean that you have to. Your toes open wider than the heels. So I always am aware of where my kneecaps are directed by the positioning of my thighs, always in the direction of my toes, not in contradiction of that. So find that, discover your inner thighs. When the body is ready, allow your hands to slowly come gently forward in front of my body, fingers interlace. Allow the knuckles, all knuckles, to slowly press up towards the sky, except your thumbs, and the elbows to come towards each other. So finding the heels, finding stability. I'm really standing. If I were to push you front and back or side to side, you're stable, you're grounded, you found yourself into the yoga mat. Find your heels, press from the center of your heel towards this stabilizing points in the root of your thumb or your big toe and your pinky toe, and let your elbows and forearms to touch. Again, sole of your foot, really important. And then squat lightly. Doesn't matter how far, do not go beyond the height of your knees. And your knees should not feel anything. Your knees never should go in the inside of your foot or outside your foot or beyond the line of your toes. And your abdomen maintains long spine. Breath in. Your head draws the chin in, so your neck is always long and you're not looking up, you're not tightening through your jaw. Find places where you need to focus your attention. So where's your attention right now? Where are those climbing legs? Breath in. Allow the exhalation to slowly open your inner thighs to really hold and support your inner thighs into your core, into the space between your pubic bone and your belly button area. So that very space in the core. Let your body exhale slowly all the way through. Come back. Inhale, raise, raise, raise up. Allow the palms of hands to slowly press gently down with the fingers to still interlace. So you're stretching elbows. Raise your forearms in front of your body about shoulder height. Push the heels of the hands, lengthen the elbows. I mean, locking with your feet still steady, your knees never overextended. You're going to raise your chest, and maybe your head is going to slowly come gently behind if you're finding balance, and your neck allows it, and your chin looks up towards the sky, and you breathe in. Squeeze your glutes. Flatten your belly as if your belly is raising your rib cage, right? The tighter the abdominal girdle is. We do have a natural girdle. You don't have to buy one. There's one right there. Just discover it. Find it that raises the rib cage. Done. Exhale slowly all the way through. Let your body, one more time, breathing in. And when your body exhales, breathe out. Come back. Raise, raise, raise your head. Elbows and forearms come towards each other. One last time. Promise you. Forearms, flexing knees, squeezing, sitting back into your glutes, holding your inner thighs. It's not about doing less in terms of less effort, but into feeling your body more engaged, right? Not forcing, but in strengthening those muscles. Can you invest? And it's not more than usually 18 seconds. It might feel a lot longer than that, but it's just 18 seconds. And that's as long as your body takes to connect those brain cords towards those muscle cells. Let your body, which is about at max 6 to 8 breaths. When your body is ready, can you feel the heels, the ball of your pinky toe, your big toe? One last time, exhale all the way through, squatting. Really feel those glute muscles. When gently inhale, raise, 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 extend, extend. Palms of hands slowly press out forward in front of your chest. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze all those donuts from last Saturday, and raise your chest and chin up. And look slowly behind, slowly all the way through. Very nice. Breath in. Exhale. Tummy muscles. Do not arch your spine. Flatten the belly. One long inhalation. I'm so jealous because you can and I can't have donuts. When your body's ready, inhale. Unless you find a gluten-free, vegan, delicious donut that you can provide, and I'll be more than glad, and I will love you for the rest of your life. When your body exhales slowly all the way through, slowly come back. Inhale, inhale. Soften hands, soften feet and legs and knees. Walk your toes towards each other. Walk your heels towards each other. Slowly end the top of your yoga mat. Fold one last time forward. Your hands travel through your thighs, through your knees, through your shins, through your ankles. Dangle your body towards the floor. Soften your neck. Make sure that it's not just a folding forward, but also that your outer thighs create a torque, meaning if you were or to roll the outer thigh inwardly on both legs. So what happens when you roll those outer thighs inwardly? And so how is the effect into the floor of your pelvic area, right? Towards the groin area. And what happens to your sacrum? Are you engaging the glute muscles and then liberates the lower back from pressure? Can you activate your big toe? Can you feel your body? Now your body is active. You have actually juiced it out. You have really felt a lot of movement, a lot of breath. There's a lot of fluids going through when your last breath in comes into this position. Let your knees soften. And whatever is your favorite leg first, move slowly behind. So one knee touches the floor and you settle to that knee. Then the opposite leg moves behind and your hands come under the shoulders and you open your knees very, very wide outside, wider than your hips, maybe wider than your shoulders for some of us. And maybe the hips come towards the heels, if that's even a possibility for our knees or our joints. So I can stretch my inner thighs, I can stretch my quads, I can stretch the glutes, I can press slowly through my tailbone area while my elbows and forearms come towards the ground. And maybe this is as far as I'm going to go without trying to raise my head. I'm not looking up, I'm looking down. Again, aligning, always thinking about how do I create a line on my vertebrae column? What am I thinking about? What am I feeling in this movement? What are my sensations when my body's ready? Maybe my arms keep walking farther forward. Maybe my hands stretch away. Maybe I can extend the elbows. Maybe my chest comes to the ground. Maybe my chin is resting to the floor. Maybe my forehead comes close to the ground and I find just for a few seconds a full stretch, as if I'm really extending those glutes, as I'm really moving those inner thighs and hips, as if I really am flattening the back area and letting it extend through my shoulders and hands and arms and fingers. And if my body is ready, I take a conscious breath in. What am I bringing in when I inhale? And what am I willing to let go as I exhale finally into this position? And then walking my fingers and hands slowly in, very, very gently, and allow my hips to come off the heels if that's possible for my body. My feet may come around so I can sit to the ground. For some of us, the feet come in between your hips and under your pelvic area so I can sit onto the floor and my body exhales. And I allow my right foot to be in front of my left shin. So I'm sitting in easy cross leg position. For some of us, the knees do not allow that, and that's perfectly okay. Maintain your right knee as bent as possible, and the left leg can stretch, can be extended to the side of your body. That's perfectly functional too. We're going to concentrate on the right leg and right hip first. For others, we can bring the left heel closer towards the groin. The idea is to feel that I'm not dislocating, and that means that the joint is not off socket, that your joint is actually held in position by the muscles around it. I feel my ankles holding my foot, and it's not the foot is just over twisted or overextended. That my knee is not just floating, that is being held through my inner and outer thighs. That my hip is held through your inner groin muscles and abductor muscles of the inner thigh area and the glute area. So they're holding that head of that thigh bone or apophysis of the femur, and the body's able to slowly start walking very, very gently forward. And my fingers touch the ground, possibly, or my fingers, palms and hands allow that movement to happen. Or maybe my body's able to slowly soften the elbows and my forearms come closer towards the ground because I have so much nice juice in my body, right? My endocrine system has really been secreting those beautiful hormones that allow my skin to be pliable and flexible and elastic, that lubricates my joints, that allows the muscles to be more fluid and open. Now I can take advantage on letting my body move a little bit, not past any boundary, right? Pain is not what we're looking for. And for some of us, that means that the fist rests over the opposite fist so I can press my forehead and head on top of it, or maybe my thumbs are pressing onto my forehead or my nose bridge, or maybe my palm of my rest over the opposite, so my head rests on the back of the hands, or maybe my torso is completely flattened to the ground, and I can feel the stretch and find my right leg, my right hip really opening without pinching. The moment there is tension with pain or resistance with acute discomfort is not good. Your body is yelling at you. So listen to your body. When and if your breath, and your breath will allow it. If you have shallow or resistance breathing, that means your body's too far. It's a great way of your body telling you, I am just pushing. But that's not what we want it to do. We want it to be comfortable, because that's how growth happens in a natural, gradual space. And that's how we learn to be patient and to be focused not on expectations, but in intention. When my body's ready, hands and arms help, because I'm not using my back. I'm not using those muscles that I just extended. I'm using my arms to press my torso to help my body coming very, very gently back into sitting pose. And I sit back onto my sitting bones. I'm not on the edge. I'm not timid about it. I'm finding my place in the world. And my opposite leg switches. That means my left foot is in front of my right shin, or my right leg is extended to the side of my body, whichever is comfortable. As long as the left leg, I'm holding onto the ankle, I'm holding onto the knee. As we already have said many times, the moment I over rotate my foot, I am just pulling on the outside of my shin, and that creates tension on my joint, and my joint will actually at one point yell at me very, very loudly. So can I find my foot in a place that is supported on both ends towards the knee, and my thighs hold on to my knee and hold on to my hip, and my back is long and broad, and I allow my hands to maybe touch the floor, and that's perfect. That's exactly how much I go, is exactly the perfect position for my body. Maybe this side is completely different from the other, and I can just move this, not just, but I can move this angle and move this intensity perfect. If I move and touch the elbows and forearms to the ground, is equally perfect. It's not more, it's exactly the same, because my body is what's guiding that movement, and I trust my body. Can I allow my head and forehead and chest to touch the ground? Is equally intense and valuable for my body. Can I allow my exhalation to empty the tailbone, the crown, the spine, to observe? And so focus my attention into what is the benefit on this position at all. Do I feel it anywhere? Is there anything that I need to do? Is there any expectation? Am I expecting things to happen? Or can I just be open? And maybe it's right there, surface skin, the benefit, and the benefit is exactly that one. And can I just be okay with that? And can I let go of my shoulders, of my chest, of all the other things that I'm really wanting rather than needing? Can I allow last 3 breaths? Can I observe very gently the process? What is my process? This is my internal conversation as I exhale and let go. What am I willing to let go today? And maybe my hands come slowly into my legs and knees, and I raise a little bit taller and longer until my spine stays tall and long. And I extend my legs in front of my body, or allow my legs to open wide, or allow my legs to go into Sukhasana position as we were doing it, or maybe I need to go into more intense into half Padmasana position, or maybe into full Padmasana position. Irrelevant, right? It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's what your body asks you to do. And for a few seconds, we're going to just simply sit. Sit into the position that is most comfortable for your body. You've done a lot of body work. There's a lot of things that may have come up for you. that might be of physical nature. And how can we separate the physicality of something to the emotional charge of something or the spiritual aspects of that? How can we separate those two? They are intimately connected. And I allow myself to really let myself recalibrate, to just, again, settle down, to find my sitting bones and my tailbone area, because I am finding my space in the world. And I get to identify what are my values. What is it what is the beautiful thing that you contribute? What's most amazing about you that you're able to bring as a gift? Because you are special. You are all individual pearls in the string, connected with that spiritual connection. That string is the spiritual connection among all of us, but that unique and special pearl has these particularities of it. Can I allow myself, can I look at the tinges and shades and brilliancy of those things? Can I look not at the deficiencies, but the gifts that have been given to me? Do I need to rest my hands on my knees, on my thighs, on my lap? Do I need to go to Gyan Mudra, which is the index touching your thumb? Gyan means knowledge. So that's a mudra that connects to the third eye. Whichever is, right? The form doesn't really affect the content. Can I allow all my senses to look in? And how do I visualize my seat in the world? Can I soften parts of my body? What does that mean? Adjusting and readjusting to lay on the wall behind? Completely irrelevant, right? Finding my place is important. Finding my way through is important. Re-establishing that relationship. How do I relate? What is that emotional connection that I have through my body to my soul? Do I give myself permission to just soften? To give 100% of my attention, facial expression, eyes, senses. To just humbly be me, the real I. Not the body, not the hair, not the bank account. And I surrender all the other preconceptions. And I finally create muscle memory of this. And maybe use my breath and my energy and those beautiful qualities within each of us, to bring that energy through my hands. And I look in with my mind's eye to the energy of my hands, which I will bring towards my heart center, placing one hand on top of the other over my heart chakra. And I breathe out from my heart. I make a soft and simple circles. If I were massaging the chakra, which actually means wheel on my heart. And I become keenly aware of my degree of harmony, peacefulness, my sense of truth, and most importantly, my relationship and connection to that selfless, divine love. So much.